Hey guys, today we are going to review these, the Nike Vapor Pros 2012 edition. Mine don't have laces because I ordered them and I don't know why they didn't come with them, but they didn't. But as you can see, the upper is a little shiny if you look at it. It's just matter, but this is kind of kind of a plastic material. This is a leather throughout this right here. And right here is kind of a breathing frame. There's the Nike back here, which is a little worn. So these are great cleats. They would actually aren't really great for certain positions, and we're gonna go over that. So these are more for like skilled players, not really linemen, because you'd think because they're high tops and they have the heel and stuff. This actually kind of bends and wouldn't be supportive. This doesn't really come. It's not that it's really loose, but if you try tying it, it doesn't really grip as much as you would think, and kind of doesn't give you that support you need if you're a lineman. But for linebackers, it'd work, and other positions like corner, it has a lot of switch. Where as you can, if you look back here, it helps for kind of your movement, like kind of just switching really quickly, movement and different changes, moving in different directions. But if you are kind of like linebacker work, corners, safeties, that's just defensive players that you could play. But offensive mostly. Most positions you can play is quarterback, which I play, and that's really kind of great for your 3-5 and just all different step drops because it helps with your comeback. I think it'd be good for receivers like him because it kind of has different movements, and the frame of the shoe, of the cleat, is kind of has great gripping, or like it fits perfect. If you try a shoe like this on, it forms right to your foot, except like back here, all this, as you can see. If you look inside of it, which I can't really do here. If you look inside here, back here, there's kind of different pads that are shaped like triangles that fit to the outlock of your foot. But back up here in the front, more like here, right here, and where the Nike is and stuff, it's basically isn't really thick here, and there isn't padding. If you feel inside, there isn't really padding down there, so it doesn't really perform the greatest. The tongue is actually really comfortable. It's really padded, which is weird, but it's great. Basically, if you're a skilled player, running backs, this is a perfect cleat for you. A running back and quarterback. Receivers, I'd go with the low top for a receiver and safety. But if you're a corner, I'd go with this or a high. This is a mid right here. I think it depends what kind of player you are. If you're more of a running quarterback, if you're a running quarterback, this is a great cleat for you. But if you're more of a pocket passer, this isn't the cleat for you. This cleat is more built off of like where you want to go and running. If you're a pocket passer, it doesn't really fit that mold. And if you keep doing the same thing, the cleat will actually just kind of start to feel weird, awkward to you because it's not really for that. But if you're kind of a runner, it's perfect because it feels you have the padding and it moves to your foot. If you really look at it, it kind of forms. Um, this right here, actually, when you run, like, no, in shoes, a lot of people, if you're kind of more into shoes, you don't like the crease. This actually doesn't crease at all. If you run in them, they will not crease. Um, these are breathable. If you look across here, and down here, the pegs and the grip, if you can see it right here, there are in the center, there's these right here, and this really helps with more speed and agility. And these triangles, all this, it's really, this is built off like speed pretty much, and it actually is more of a more popular college cleat. I think it's better than this year's Vapor, 2014. I mean, this is much better. Lineman, if you're trying to go for a cleat right at the moment, not I'd go with Cam Newton highlight cleats for Under Armour. They're actually depends if you're trying to get the highlights, the regular highlights, or if you're trying to get the new ones. But even for that, I'd go with a highlight cleat, either one. Just depends on how much money you spend. I'd go with the cheaper ones. They actually form to your foot more, and they're kind of grippy. But that's actually perfect for athletic players too. If you look at the inside to this cleat, you can see it. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, right here. There's kind of different synthetic materials right here, and the Nike Swish is actually a lot like this breathing kind of leatherish material, but this right here is actually a little bit like laid over with kind of like plastic feeling material. I'll have him talk to you about how this would be good for a running back. There you go. I think that if you're going for what position you're really playing, these are good for most positions.